A new U.S. Census survey revealed today that income inequality hit a new record last year. But there was one bright spot, Nora. It also found that childhood poverty was nearly cut in half last year, thanks to COVID-19 stimulus payments and an expanded child tax credit.
We're making progress. We're getting other prices down as well, but we have more to do.
What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and yesterday, official U.S. Census Bureau data coming out confirming that stimulus checks and child tax credits, they work. And we're hearing President Joe Biden saying more is needing to be done. Now, we're going to be seeing you guys because they're saying that these are helping. Over 80% of the population approves of a fourth federal level stimulus check to everybody in the nation. Child tax credits have been brought back in a Hail Mary effort to get it done before midterm elections. And you guys, we're also hearing that this report is saying, though, that inequality, it is getting bigger. Now, we're going to dive into all the details. I'm going to get you caught up as to what they're saying. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, though, as they're saying that the inequality is happening among those on fixed incomes. That's right. So those of you that have been waiting for those Social Security increases, we're hearing, yes, there's confirmation according to this report that you need help. The $200 per month increase, where is it? Also, we need that COLA, that cost of living adjustment for those on fixed incomes. As inflation hits, it hurts those on fixed incomes the most, you guys. And we've heard that that proposal has been brought back to the table as well by Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, who are pushing for Social Security increases. Now, I'm going to dive into the data. This was a little bit overshadowed yesterday with Biden's celebration of the Inflation Reduction Act and the CPI data saying the complete opposite, that inflation is hot and it's coming in and it's probably going to be here for a while, you guys. But I want to give you this data that came in that's pretty much confirming that stimulus checks, child tax credits, all of these additional stimulus programs during the pandemic, they worked. They're helping fight poverty, you guys. So I'm going to dive into these, get you caught up on the latest. This is your breaking news, stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, first off, you guys, take a look at these headlines coming out. Pandemic aid cut U.S. poverty to a new low in 2021, Census Bureau report says. And this just came out yesterday. Here's another one, you guys. Child poverty fell by nearly half in 2021. Census Bureau says this is additional support for those stimulus provisions. And again, just to clarify, on a federal level for everybody in the nation. And here's another one, you guys. Census inequality last year grew, but child poverty dropped. So, like I said, there's some inequality there, and I'm going to get into all the details. They're saying it's primarily for specific households, those on fixed incomes. So I'm going to get you caught up on that, you guys. But also, as you know, this is on a federal level for everybody in the nation, but I'm keeping you up to date as well on states, cities, counties. I have a list of over 100 different stimulus check programs available right now at www.reliefroadmap.com. I've assembled all of the information into one place that you can easily access on your iPhone, your tablet, on your computer. On there, there's a comprehensive list for the entire nation. You can access websites, phone numbers, email addresses, contact information, all at a simple touch, you guys. I have it all right there, and more programs are being added. We've gotten word of new stimulus checks, new programs. I'm going to be adding that to the site. If you're interested, check it out, www.reliefroadmap.com. Just launched it a little while ago. And for those of you that are logged out, I've got a couple people saying there's some login issues. I've been talking to tech support, and I think I can figure out a way to override it to get you access. So keep an eye out for that, you guys. And also, too, wanted to say thank you for all the support. There has been so many people that have responded back and let me know that they absolutely love it, that they appreciate it, and I'm so glad to hear that because the past 3 months I've been assembling this, pouring in so much time, energy, effort, money to getting this launched for you guys, and I'm glad to hear that it is a blessing. And I'm going to continue to maintain that and make sure that it serves its purpose and helps you guys out. Now, in addition to that, I've got a second channel that's going to be launching a new video today, Steve Ram Finance. For those of you interested in reprogramming your mind to learn how to invest with success, got a video on there that I hope is a blessing and a little bit entertaining to try to make it a little comical. I'm not great at it, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video and it's not too cringy. But you guys check out that video. More content coming to help you guys out with the real estate market, investing, stocks, things of that nature on the Steve Ram Finance channel. And also, you guys, with that being said, let's dive right in. And before we do me a quick favor. Smash your like button, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's free. Why not? All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Any specific specific questions, hop onto Instagram, shoot me a DM at SteveRam3. And with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so link in the description below to this article that just came out. This information from the Census Bureau was just released yesterday, but like I said, a little bit overshadowed with the Inflation Reduction celebration and also the news of more increased inflation. Now, this article says pandemic aid cut the U.S. poverty to a new low in 2021, according to the Census Bureau report. Now, it says a second year of emergency pandemic aid from the federal government drove poverty to the lowest level on record in 2021. It has never been this low, and they're saying it's due to 2 years of stimulus provisions. We will see if there is going to be a third here very soon, and cut the number of poor children by nearly half, according to the Census Bureau report released yesterday on Tuesday. The poverty rate fell to 7.8%, down from 9.2% the previous year, according to the Supplemental Poverty Measure, a yardstick that includes wages, taxes, and the fullest account of government aid. Now, in addition, the share of children in poverty sank another record low of 5.2%, down from 4.5 percentage points from 2020, a sharp acceleration of a long-term trend. And in large, listen to this, those changes reflect the trillions of stimulus dollars approved by Congress, culminating in the Democrats' American Rescue Plan of March of 2021, especially the expanded child tax credits, which temporarily provided an income guarantee to families and children. So they're saying those child tax credits help fight childhood poverty, and you're going to hear them mention some stimulus checks as well. And we'll see, because we just heard Biden say more needs to be done. More is going to be on the way, you guys. Now, take a look at this. This one's going to be defining for us the inequality gap that's been unfolding. Inequality last year grew, but childhood poverty dropped. Now, it says income inequality in the United States increased last year for the first time in more than a decade, but childhood poverty was cut almost in half due to the expansion of the federal government's child tax credits and the stimulus payments or stimulus checks made in response to the pandemic, according to a new survey that results were released yesterday, Tuesday, by the U.S. Census Bureau. Now, the income inequality index was 1.2% from 2020 to 2021, the first time that the measurement known as the Gini index has increased since 2011, according to a report from the Current Population Survey results. Declines in household income among the poorest U.S. residents appears to have been driven by the widening of the income inequality gap. Households in the 90th percentile of income distribution, the richest, had incomes worth 13.5% times higher than those households in the 10th percentile, the poorest. That was a 4.9% increase from 2020. Now, it says it is sensitive to the extremes at either end, said Lyanna Fox, a Census Bureau official. This suggests that the decline in real income at the bottom drove the increase in the Gini index. So in other words, they're saying that the gap is widening, and why? It seems like those at the bottom, they're actually getting poorer. The poor are getting poorer more than the rich are getting richer. Now, for the most part, there was very little year-to-year change in median household incomes based on demographic traits like race or ethnic background. So that was not the main feature. As I mentioned, it's more so those on fixed income dealing with inflation. Take a look. However, people in households headed by someone ages 65 or older, those with only some college education, and households where family members didn't live together, saw dips in their income from 2020 to 2021. Among the reasons was that the fixed incomes that many seniors are on didn't keep pace with the rising inflation in 2021, and many of the non-family households were headed by women whose income lagged those headed by men. Households headed by people with at least a college degree saw bumps in their overall income last year. Now, here they have it broken down by some of the ethnicities for you, broken down by race and ethnic background. Asian households in 2021 had the highest median income with $101,000 roughly, followed by non-Hispanic whites at $78,000 almost, and Hispanics at $57,000, and black household median incomes at $48,000. Median incomes were the highest in the West. So if you live on the West Coast, almost $80,000. In the Northeast, almost $77,000, followed by the Midwest at $71,000, and in the South, $63,000 per year. Now, the time period in the latest Current Population Survey covered the third round of pandemic-related stimulus payments or stimulus checks and the expansion of the child tax credit, the earned income tax credit, which a lot of people call the adult tax credit or adult stimulus checks, and the child and dependent care credits. The time period in the survey also saw a 4.7% increase in the consumer prices and the largest annual increase in the cost of living adjustment since 1990. That is due to inflation, and we'll see if it goes even higher this upcoming year due to this inflation. Now, the expansion of the child tax credit helped reduce child poverty, as measured by the Bureau's Supplemental Poverty Measurement, from 9.7% in 2020 to 5.2% last year. It is the lowest since the new measure was implemented in 2009. So there you have it, you guys. Data coming out across the board. Stimulus provisions, 2 years in a row, helping fight poverty, helping out families. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. We will see if this data has any impact on Congress and what they're going to be doing. As we've also heard, there's still $700–800 billion still just sitting there from that American Rescue Plan that could be reallocated, redistributed, repurposed by the president. As inflation, it's hitting, and those that are on fixed incomes are feeling it the most, we're hearing. Now, we will see you guys, and I will keep you up to date every step of the way, but data just released yesterday, kind of, as I mentioned, overshadowed by everything else that is confirming stimulus. It worked. It helped. Now, did it also spark inflation? It might have. There's some data coming out saying that, but maybe if they can make it more targeted, the benefits could outweigh the negatives. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. But that is the latest coming out on stimulus provisions, Congress, and everything unfolding. And like I said, as more comes out, I'll keep you up to date here on the channel. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second, smash that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance. More content coming to help you out with investing and growing wealth there. And also, if you're interested, the relief roadmap, the comprehensive list that I've assembled of every single stimulus check in the nation, all in one easy to access place, is available for you at www.reliefroadmap.com. But with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.